This is the PPC Tutor Podcast. Join us as we provide valuable tools, tips and resources, helping you to kickstart your PPC career.
Hi there. In this episode, I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people are talking about: performance max campaigns. So the question is performance max the right campaign for you? Is it a campaign that you should be setting up, testing, and running in your Google Ads campaigns? Now, what Google has done with Performance Max, it's basically a campaign type that automates a lot of the functions that you would normally do with like a search campaign or a display campaign, video, and so forth. So it sort of like groups all these campaign types into one, and the Google system makes those decisions based on where he thinks is the best place to put your ads, where he believes you're going to get the most leads, sales, or clicks, and so on. So Performance Max is one of those campaign types that you can now set up both for your search, shopping, and anything you want to promote, whatever service or product you want to promote. Now, the way you set up Performance Max is similar to how you set up other campaign types in Google Ads. You go in there, click on Create New Campaign, and you pick your objectives. And so Performance Max is available for sales, leads, objectives. It's available for website clicks, website traffic, and it's also available if you don't have a goal guidance. So for example, if you just want to set all the features yourself, it's available for that as well. Now, if we're going for sales, for example, so you go in there and you pick Performance Max, and then you name your campaign, and then you get to the stage where you set up your conversion tracking, which is going to be important, especially if you want to track sales. So the setup really is similar to what you would do with other campaign types. So what are some of the pros and cons of Performance Max? I think one of the pros is that the Google system is making many of the decisions for you. And if you think about it, if when you're running ads, there are many decisions that you need to take if you're doing things manually. So if you're running a search campaign and you're setting up the campaign, you need to pick the right bid strategy, usually an automated one or even a manual one, but then make the decisions of what bids to set, what limits to set. For example, if you're setting up a maximize clicks and so forth. Now, Performance Max just takes away the load, you know, the that kind of work that you're going to do, and it makes those decisions for you at auction time and helps you to set that quickly and easily. Obviously, whether it works is a different thing. The conversion tracking is going to tell you if it's working or not. And so you would obviously need to go into your reports and then see if you're getting the sales that you want and how it's performing compared to other campaign types. One of the cons, the drawbacks that I find is that certainly saves you a lot of time, as mentioned before, but it takes away your ability to make some of the decisions that you need to make and really to scale your campaigns. In many ways, it's like a basic smart campaign. Although it does give more features, but it's basic in that sense. So that's one drawback that I find. That's why I haven't really set up many Performance Max campaigns. I still believe in having more control with search, or if I want to run video campaigns, I want to set up a separate video campaign. If I want a shopping campaign, I believe in setting up a different shopping campaign. But I've been testing Performance Max. It's been great, seeing some good conversions. Sometimes it's not performing as well as I expected, and so forth. Another thing, obviously, with Performance Max is you're going to set your budgets, you're going to set your locations, and then the system is going to make the decisions at auction time where to place them. So those are some of the pros and cons. I believe there's obviously many more, but with everything, with all campaign types, it really depends on whether it's bringing you the returns that you need. Is it bringing in the leads, the sales? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. The most important thing is that you need to test things. So no one will ever know how it's going to perform for you unless you actually do the work, set up a campaign and see how it's working, and then just test it and just keep testing. And if it's working, run with it. That's what it's all about in Google Ads. You just need to run with the things that are working and ditch anything that's not working. So I hope that's answered the question. And I think Performance Max is good, but it's got its drawbacks. The system makes most of those decisions, and if you needed more control, you would probably need to set up the other campaign types, which give you more control and help you to make many of those decisions that you need to make for your campaigns.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the PPC Tutor Podcast. To find out more, why not connect with us online by visiting our website at www.mikencube.co.uk. Join us again next time for more valuable tools, tips and resources helping you to kickstart your PPC career.